So recently, Frank Hill sent me one more package for the time being a couple of days ago, and that was the complete series of Sonic X on Blu-ray, courtesy of Discotek Media. Now, I bring this up because the label that Discotek Media released this under was the SDBD label, which is short for Standard Definition on Blu-ray. Now, the reason Discotek Media went that route is because it is more cost efficient to release an animated or live action series or even film, on Blu-ray than it is on DVD. It's cost efficient because they save on disk space, and it's shelf sufficient for the consumer when they buy it because they don't have to utilize too much shelf space when they, kind of put it up for display to kind of pick it out later on if they want to watch it. I mean, for example, I have the complete Sonic X series on DVD. I have the complete Sonic X series on DVD through recordings, and this is 6 discs. This is basically 6 individual discs that I put it on. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 individual discs that I put it on. And when you compare that basically to what Discotek Media did here with their release, this is a disc and a half. That's it. It's one full Blu-ray disc, and I would guess half a Blu-ray disc along with bonus content on the second disc. So you got a disc and a half worth of Sonic X, the complete series, along with bonus features. So, that's a great thing to have. Because when you looked at the case that contained the 6 discs that I had of my recordings of Sonic X, that takes up a little bit more space than this would. This takes up less space. So that's why Discotek Media did it. One, it would save them money on utilizing so many, DVD discs to distribute the series, as well as it would basically save the consumer space on the shelves when they would put this on the shelves next to the other Sonic media they may own to view at any time they want without having to pick out, having to basically give up a lot more space, which is a good thing. But the question obviously is, though, what about the other companies? What about other companies that do video distributing? What about Warner Brothers? What about Disney? What about Universal, DreamWorks? What about some of the other small to mid-major video distributing companies or studios? And that's a good question. As far as we know right now, Warner Brothers is the only one out of the major studios that's going down this route. But the only one so far that they put on to release on a worldwide scale, basically a fully retail scale, is Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, the new Scooby-Doo movies, and recently the Flintstones. They are working on the Jetsons, which I think will also get a retail release. But the reason they did it that way with those titles is because of the titles, basically because of the names of the shows, and they knew that they would sell on that alone. But the other products, or the other Hanna-Barbera's titles that they have, like let's say Hong Kong Phooey, Josie and the Pussycats, Johnny Quest, Laugh Olympics. They know that if they were to put those on the Blu-ray, yeah, they would sell, but not in the way that Scooby-Doo, and the Flintstones did, and possibly the Jetsons. They realized that the only way they would sell is through the online/archive exclusive selling or retailing, if you know what I mean. So basically, Warner Brothers is indeed, like I said, releasing a lot of the Hanna-Barbera properties, but they're not going to probably be giving them the same time and effort that they gave the other ones that I just mentioned, or the one that's in the works right now. Instead, they'll just do what Discotek Media did with Sonic X, and that's take the episodes and dump them onto Blu-ray. And that will make it more cost efficient for them and more shelf sufficient for the consumer that's interested in buying them. But the question then falls upon Disney. Would Disney ever consider doing this? And as I've said before, I think Disney would if they knew they can make some quick money out of it, as well as save money. I mean, think about all the Disney afternoon shows that they have that are 65 episodes. I mean, Rescue Rangers, which is a personal favorite of mine, Tailspin, Goof Troop, Darkwing Duck, Bonkers, Gargoyles, if you will, Gummy Bears. They all fall under that category to where you could fit most of them onto 2 discs. You could fit 52 of the episodes on 1 disc and the remainder on a second, along with bonus features. The only one that might be an exception is the original DuckTales, which may get, possibly, in my opinion, may get the 2, maybe 3 disc treatment, if you know what I mean. Maybe. Because with the fact that this shows here, that 52 episodes can fit onto 1 disc, then that basically shows you that 52 episodes can fit on, basically what I'm trying to say is, if 52 episodes can be fit on 1 disc, then it shows you that basically you can get a complete series of 65 plus episodes more, maybe near 100 episodes, onto 2 discs. So yeah, it can be done. And if Disney wants to make a quick buck, they could do the same with a majority of all the Disney afternoon shows that I just mentioned, including, now that I think about it, as I was just thinking about it right there, DuckTales, the original DuckTales, they could do the same thing. Now, if you're an MLP fan, a My Little Pony Friendship is Magic fan, this does give you an idea of exactly what you could be in store for from a Blu-ray perspective. Because if 1 disc can fit 52 episodes of a show, can you imagine what it will do for Friendship is Magic? Now, Friendship is Magic did get released in high definition, so that might be a little tricky, but not impossible. There's still a chance that you could get basically a 4 to 5 disc release out of it. And when I'm talking about 4 to 5 discs, is if they go this route, you could take the episodes you've already released onto DVD in complete sets and dump them onto separate Blu-rays. So you could have 52 episodes on 1 disc, or 50 episodes on 1 disc, and 50 more on another. So in the first 2 Blu-ray discs of, let's say, a Friendship is Magic complete series release on Blu-ray, you could have the first 100 episodes on 2 different discs. And then the next 2 discs can contain the next 100 episodes, and then the 5th one can contain the last 22 episodes. And then along with that, you can add on to that disc, that 5th and final disc, the Rainbow Road Trip and Best Gift Ever, which pretty much I'm sure a lot of people will be cool with, as well as even add in that Friendship is Forever mini episode thing mini clip show episode thing that you did with Starlight and Spike, as a bonus. And there's no doubt it would sell. You put it in a box set, it would sell. And that's a guaranteed fact. So when you look at something like, let's say, what Discotek Media did with Sonic X, and basically even it out to where you have 50 episodes on 1 disc, 50 on another, 50 on another, and then 50 on another, and then the remaining 22 on another, you have 4.5 to 5 disc worth of content, of episodes of the entire series, including, as bonus features, Decade of Pony, behind the scenes of My Little Pony at several San Diego Comic-Cons if you want to do that. But also, you have space on there to put the Rainbow Road Trip and Best Gift Ever. And it would sell. It would sell. In the long run, it would be a major seller if Hasbro comes out along with Paramount or Shout Factory and makes that announcement that, hey, we're going to be releasing Friendship is Magic in a complete 5-disc Blu-ray set for you to own. And I think it would, and again, I guarantee you it would sell. Because they pretty much Discotek Media has laid it out for everybody on how to do it. Just put the episodes on Blu-ray. Blu-ray by a certain amount of numbers. So in the case of Friendship is Magic, it's 50 episodes on 1 disc, 50 episodes on another, which is the first 100 episodes, then the next 50 on another, the next 50, that's the next 100, which is 200 episodes on 4 discs, and then the remaining 22 on the 5th disc, along with the bonus features of Rainbow Road Trip, Best Gift Ever, Decade of Pony, you name it. and it would sell. And heck, you want to make it a 6-disc set, you know what you do? You know what you do to make it a 6-disc set? If you really want it to sell, you throw this in as a bonus. The 2017 movie. You throw that in as a bonus, and I guarantee you it would sell. I guarantee you it would sell. But yeah, Sonic X right here proves it can be done. Sonic X proves through Disco Media it can be done. It can definitely be done. Because again, you have the first 52 episodes there, and you have the remaining 26 of the 78 there. It can be done. It can be done. And hopefully a lot of studios realize that. A lot of studios and video distributors realize that. Like Shout Factory, Disney, Universal, DreamWorks. Hopefully Warner Brothers more so than they are now. They realize that it can be done. And it's cost efficient for them. And it gets them a quick buck, if you will, in the long run to financially help build them back up. It's something for them to consider and look at in the near future. Now, as far as the other Sonic media goes, could that be released on Blu-ray? Absolutely. The complete series of Sonic SatAM, that's one Blu-ray disc along with bonus features. That's it. That's it. And it would sell. Save space and everything. Same with Sonic Underground. Put that on Blu-ray, put some bonus features, maybe even put a bonus audio CD in there for all the songs from 2 audio CDs in there with all the songs, what have you, or maybe even a flash drive of an MP3 of all the songs. There you go. It sells itself. It sells itself. Adventures may have to go the route Sonic X went, but still, it would sell. There's no doubt. Especially with Sonic's 30th anniversary around the corner. I don't think you get any better than that as a potential seller, to celebrate the 30th anniversary. Same with Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom may just get a 1-disc release with its 26 to 52 episodes that it did. So, overall, though, it can be done. It's proven. The proof is right here, physically. The proof is right here. The only thing about this one, about the Sonic X release, is the menus. The menus basically separate, a lot of the episodes in what I consider, in what they call sagas, or what I would look at as acts. Like there's a first act, a second middle act, and a third and final act for season 1, and the same for season 2. A first act, a second middle act, third final act. And season 3 is just one act. It's just one main continuous story, which is the Metaract saga. There's no separation by chapters or anything. It's just one big deal. But it's cool. But it's all good because you get the bonus features, like I said, of the 2-minute pilot presentation of what the series is about or going to be about. You get the opening and ending credits for Sonic X, the theme song. You get a sing-along with it, and then you get a karaoke version, which I think is kind of cool. But anyway, though, this does prove in the visual flesh, right here in front of you, it can be done. And it doesn't matter if it's Disney, if it's Warner Brothers, DreamWorks, Hasbro, through, the likes of Shout Factory. It doesn't matter. It can be done. Like I said, Friendship is Magic is a 5-disc set that's ready to be sold. Off the bat. You take the episodes you've already put onto DVD, you just put them onto Blu-ray along with the episodes that have yet to be released, and there you go. And you put in the bonus content of Best Gift Ever, Rainbow Road Trip, and you're off and ready to go. Heck, and like I said, to really make it a seller, throw in the 2017 movie, and you're set. You're set to go. And if you're a Transformers fan, guess what? Transformers is 98 episodes? A 2-disc set. Transformers Generation 1, 2-disc set. Same with Beast Wars, 2-disc set. G.I. Joe, original G.I. Joe, 2-disc set. Gem, same thing. Gem, same thing. 2-disc set. That's all it is. That's all that. Who has them now? A Shout Factory. Shout Factory has to look into. That's all they have to do. there are 2 discs. All they have to do is look at that, and they got a 2-disc release, and they got a seller on their hand. All they have to do is just follow what Discotek Media did. And that's it. You want to throw in some of the bonus features you've thrown in with the original, with your previous releases, that's fine too. That's not a problem. Overall, it can be done. And I think it should be done. I think it should be considered. But, yeah, obviously, again, you see it for yourself. You see it for yourself. It can be done. 52 episodes, 26 episodes, 78 episodes in total. It can be done. And, with whatever series has that amount of episodes, if not a little more, if not a lot less. It can be done. So, let me know what you guys think, though. What are your thoughts on the possibility that, other studios, major ones or mid-major ones, could, take a page out of what Discotek Media and at times Warner Brothers is doing as of late? Do you think they could do the same thing? And what series, animated-wise, would you like to see get this treatment, this SD to BD treatment? Let me know down below. Comment if you like. I'd love to hear what each and every one of you have to say on it. And I'm out. Have a good day.